Good morning, K-Hawks. We had our season opener last night and just been reflecting this morning and thought I'd take an opportunity to just share a little message with you. First off, I think it was exciting that all of us had butterflies in our stomach yesterday. I know I heard from coaches, including myself and our others on our staff, and players, and even family members, parents. I know everybody had that excitement and that feeling of butterflies, and it's just healthy to have that, and so I'm encouraged by how much love we all have for each other, that those butterflies existed. Yesterday was incredible. The amount of support that came from the community and from alumni. At school, I heard about the hallways, and everybody was talking about the opening day for softball, and Mr. Schneider coming to throw the first pitch out, and all the administration that was there. So it was neat to see that momentum building. Also, just we had a great opportunity. We at the varsity level, we competed against a player who's verbally committed to a Division I school. Mascuta's pitcher is a strong pitcher, and she's committed to Ball State, and so we had a good opportunity to come out and face one of the better competitors, better pitchers in our area, and I'm really encouraged by how much we made her work, and how we worked hard to have quality at bats, and we raised her pitch count up, and ultimately even to the end we had her a little bit uncomfortable, and so much so that the coach had to make a switch. So that's a real positive win and good momentum for us heading into other parts of our season. It was really the small things that we noticed yesterday as coaches that we're going to continue to address, and not only small things but just controllable things. We want to control the amount of walks that we have. We gave them 6 free bases, and we had a couple plays at bases where some runners were able to advance on us, and we weren't able to necessarily get all of our bunts down in opportunities that we had available. So there's some small controllable things that we can do. We had a great pitching performance on the mound from 2 freshmen. We only gave up 6 hits. And so we had 6 hits and 6 walks. So we weren't we didn't have a ton of offense against us, but we're going to control those small things a little bit better and make sure that we're not giving them those free passes that can sometimes hurt us. One of the other big areas that we're going to continue to improve upon is we worked the pitcher a lot, and we got ourselves into good hitting counts. And when you're hitting, that's really your first goal, is to get to a situation where you can expect just a fastball, and to try to anticipate that pitch and get early on that pitch and drive it into the gap. So we got to a lot of 2-0 counts and 3-1 counts, so that's encouraging. During our post-game coaches meeting, we talked about how encouraged we were by the hitters counts that we were in, but we didn't respond to them. We didn't get the outcome that we were looking for. So we got to work on those counts. And but ultimately, I think the biggest takeaway for us is the competitiveness that we showed. We were competing the whole game. Even when you could feel the game maybe slipping away, we competed and got it back under control. And that, the leadership was there. We started to see some leaders taking over on the field. We saw some good, performances to get us out of situations, some good plays. So the competition all the way down to the end, we got a freshman, Krista Schwartz, broke up the no-hitter, and then we had Madison come in and got a pinch hit, RBI. So all the way down to the very last inning, we were competing, and new roles and new opportunities that players have never been in before. So just the competing, which has been something that we've been pushing this winter, it was evident. And we want to see that continue today and into this weekend. We're gonna be calling up some of the players that were on the JV team to play this weekend in the varsity only game, and we're gonna be practicing together again today. And we want to see the competition for roles. We want to see more competing for opportunities. Today's going to be, we're going to have a word of response, and see After our first game, we identified some things we want to get better at. Players, maybe were in a role that they've excelled in before, or a new role and maybe they didn't do as well. We want to see how they respond today. And so that's going to be important as we sort of finalize our roster selections tonight, going into our varsity-only games tomorrow. So, response is going to be something that's important to us. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and share. I've been, I've all the way yesterday through today, it's just been a great feeling of being on the field, competing with you all, and parents and families. It's been great to see the amount of support that you provided the athletes. I know it's continuing. I know a lot of planning is going on for tomorrow and the doubleheader that we have, and the coaches, we just appreciate that, and we thank everybody in the community for coming out, and hope to see you again tomorrow. So players will see you this afternoon for practice, and then families will see you tomorrow for a home doubleheader against Lebanon.